Train hard, fight easy. Alexander Suvorov. Those 4 words, train hard, fight easy, are more than just a military proverb. They are a philosophy for life. Alexander Suvorov, the undefeated Russian general who coined this phrase in the 18th century, knew something powerful. The outcome of battle is determined long before the battle begins. Victory doesn't belong to the one who wants it most in the moment. It belongs to the one who prepared relentlessly when no one was watching. And the truth is, life itself is a battlefield. You may not carry a sword or march in formation, but every day you fight against doubt, against obstacles, against circumstances, and sometimes against yourself. The question is, are you training hard enough so that when the fight comes, you're ready? The meaning behind the quote. When Suvorov said, "Train hard, fight easy," he wasn't glorifying struggle, he was pointing to a secret. If you put in the sweat, discipline, and repetition when the stakes are low, then when the stakes are high, execution feels natural. Think of an athlete. A boxer doesn't step into the ring and suddenly learn how to throw a punch. He has thrown that same punch 10,000 times in training. A pianist doesn't play a flawless concerto on stage because she got lucky. She spent thousands of lonely hours with her fingers bleeding on the keys. Preparation is the difference between panic and confidence, between fumbling and flowing, between defeat and victory. How it applies to life today. Now let's bring this into your world right now. Maybe you're not heading to a battlefield or an arena, but you are preparing for opportunities that will test whether you're ready or not, challenges that won't wait for you to get prepared, moments that will reveal the truth about the work you've done or haven't done. If you train hard in your business, your relationships, your health, your personal growth, life's fights will be easier. If you've trained yourself to manage stress daily, the crisis at work won't break you. If you've trained yourself to eat well, move your body, and rest, then illness won't hit you as hard. If you've trained yourself to learn, adapt, and sharpen your skills, then opportunity will feel like destiny instead of luck. In short, the harder you train when no one is watching, the smoother you perform when everyone is. The trap most people fall into. Here's the mistake most people make. They want the fight to be easy without the training being hard. They want the reward without the grind, the victory without the preparation. They hope that when their big moment comes, they'll magically rise to the occasion. But here's the truth. You don't rise to the occasion. You sink to the level of your training. That's why military units drill the same maneuvers over and over until it's instinct. That's why athletes push past exhaustion in practice. That's why entrepreneurs who succeed are the ones studying, testing, and refining long before the world notices them. If you want to fight easy, you must train hard. There is no shortcut. How to apply train hard, fight easy right now. So, how can you live this principle today? Here are a few practices. Build habits that simulate the fight. Don't just practice when it's comfortable. Push yourself into discomfort. If you're preparing for public speaking, rehearse in front of people, not just in front of your mirror. If you want financial freedom, practice discipline with your money when the amounts are small, so you're ready when the stakes are higher. Commit to consistency, not perfection. Training hard isn't about one heroic session. It's about showing up day after day, even when you don't feel like it. Remember, the fight will not wait for you to get motivated, so your training must become automatic. Seek resistance, not ease. Too many people avoid resistance, but resistance is the very thing that makes you strong. Muscles grow against weight. Skills sharpen against challenge. Character hardens against adversity. Stop running from resistance. Embrace it. Visualize the fight before it happens. Mental training is as vital as physical. Athletes, soldiers, and leaders rehearse scenarios in their minds so they're never caught off guard. Ask yourself, what battles might I face? What would preparation look like? Remember the long game. Training hard doesn't always show immediate results, but over time, the compound effect is undeniable. 10 minutes of daily discipline beats one burst of intensity followed by a month of neglect. Bringing it all together. Imagine this. Two people face the same unexpected challenge. One is rattled, unprepared, scrambling. The other is calm, focused, decisive. From the outside, it looks like luck, but it's not luck. It's training. One trained hard, so the fight is easy. The other didn't, so the fight feels impossible. This is the essence of Suvorov's wisdom. It's not about making life effortless. It's about making yourself so prepared, so conditioned, so disciplined that when the inevitable tests of life come, you handle them with grace and strength. So let me ask you, where in your life do you need to train harder right now? Where are you hoping the fight will be easy, but you know in your heart you haven't prepared enough? Because here's the truth. Life will not wait. The storm is coming. The challenge is coming. The opportunity is coming. And when it does, you won't rise to the occasion. You'll fall to your level of training. So decide today. Train harder. Push farther. Discipline yourself when no one's watching. Because when the fight comes, and it will, you'll smile through it. And you'll prove the wisdom of Alexander Suvorov's words. Train hard, fight easy.